Good afternoon, beer buffs. I'm back with you after an extended break with a wonderful IPA called Elevated IPA, and it's from Lacumbre Brewing, and this comes from the DrayMan delivery man himself, Travis. Cheers, Travis. Let us get a pour on. Macas, where have you been? I'm waiting for a beer review, Macas. An IPA, maybe? Macas! I meant to say the Wandering DrayMan, and that's what we nicknamed Travis, because he comes up with all these little deliveries. So cheers, pal. Right behind the goalposts after a ecstatic Tottenham win today. So let us get an IPA pour on. Hope everybody is well. Sorry for the delay. I took a break, like you said. It was very intense doing those 12 beers of Christmas, so I had to have a month pretty much to recover. So I'm happy to be back at you with a fine, well, I'm hoping a fine IPA from Travis the man himself, the Wandering DrayMan. He's probably the only DrayMan linked to this channel anymore, because, you know, we used to have the DrayMan's knowledge, but now it's just me, the Texas Taff. So, oh gosh, sorry, I'm spilling beer. Look at the can artwork though. That is, I believe, the flag of New Mexico itself, which is kind of cool. A little mountain there. I put my shirt on because me and the boys and the governor's coming over and the chap, and I put my hiking shirt on. They're coming over in September, so I'm hoping to get a couple of beer reviews out in Colorado for you folks, which will be cool. September, so please keep subscribed until then, hopefully. But anyway, let's get to the beer. Cheers. I got the tub thumper right there. Look at that. Isn't that a fine pour? Let's get a taste. 7.2%. 7.2%, and like I said, it's an IPA, so the mouth will be happy. Got a little bit more in here, but let me have a sippy. Oh gosh, so that's a hoppy little number, if I do say. Oh man, that's nice. Very, very bitter, very hoppy. Look at the colour on it as well, golden colour. That's nice. That is a fine IPA. It is American style IPA. This IPA has been brewed with an obscene amount of the finest hops. You can definitely taste that in it. It has a lot of hops in it. Of the finest hops known to man. There you go. Not to animal, to man. It is not meant to sit in the refrigerator. There you go. I only had it a week or so, so that's pretty fresh. Which, as I've always told you, you have to drink these IPAs fresh. Get the freshness out of the hops. And you can really taste that. It really tastes that much better if you can. Fantastic. Juicy. Hoppy. Bitter. That's what you want in an IPA. It is very, very good. So cheers, Wandering DrayMan, Travis. And for today, come on you Spurs. So yeah, that is good. I'll just top this off a little bit. Let's talk about Lacumbre Brewing. So I didn't mention this, but they're out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Well, I kind of showed you the flag. So that's where they're from. But Albuquerque itself, if you're familiar with Breaking Bad, that's where we're talking about. Kind of famous for that in a way. But, you know, Yeah, Albuquerque itself, I've never been, so I couldn't say, but it looks a pretty cool place, you know. One of these days, I've been close to the border. I think we actually creeped over into New Mexico. So I went to the Guadalupe mountains back last year, and driving the road, I think you slightly creep into New Mexico, but it's predominantly in Texas. Well, I say predominantly, just this side of the border. But yeah, we hit mountain time, so there you go. Isn't it funny? You have GMT, which is British time for me, and then you have Central time and Eastern time and Western time, and then you have Mountain time. I always love that. So they've been going, I'm guessing, since 2010. Since 2010, Lacumbre Brewing has produced beers that represent the absolute apex of the art of brewing. So there you go. Really kind of kick it into gear a little bit with their beers, and you can see that in their styles. They do like their IPAs a little bit, but I'll talk about the different beers in a little while, in 2 minutes. But I'm just gonna have a little bit more sip of this and appreciate it, if you will. Yeah, so I hope you all been well. Fantastic. It's great to do an IPA to get the beer reviews going again. I'm thinking of a couple of ideas. Let me know if you're interested. I'm thinking of doing these beer reviews in different locations around the 11 acres, so a little different place each time. So get the beer, get my little backpack, walk out to the place, sit where it is and review the beer in a different location each time, just to mix it up, you know. And if I'm doing a beer review every week, that's 52 locations. Well, actually, it's not, because I'm going to Colorado. I'm also going to Wales or England as well for 3 weeks. So you're going to have 3 weeks there. So maybe it's more like 45 if I'm going out and about. Maybe 40. So 40 locations. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, or message me or text me if you know me. A little bit different, a little bit fun. So yeah, something different. But as for this, like I say, it's solid. It's a solid IPA. It's tasty. It's a perfect celebratory drink today for Spurs winning in Europe. We needed that. It was bad. But, you know, tasty. Just wonderful, really. So thank you, Travis. A few other beers the Lacumbre Brewing do. Check them out. They do, like I say, I have quite a few IPAs, so check those out. If you're looking for something a little bit different, they have a Slice of Heffen, which is an Heffenweizen, obviously. If you like a stout, they have Malapais. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Stout. Malapais stout. So have a look at that one. They also have a lager, and do you know what it's called? Beer. Simple as that. That got me, man. And the next beer is beer. So fair play. So check that out if you like a lager. I love a lager, as you know, as you can tell. As for this gem, it's a solid 9. It is fantastic. Fair play. It's tasty. It's what you expect from an IPA. And I say it's very hoppy, but it goes down so well. Really flows well. So check them out if you can. I will see you next week with a bit of a surprise. It's going to be a brewery review. So I'm going to be out somewhere with a little something special. So watch this space. Not going to tell you anymore. Let's say it's a British theme to it. So there you go. But it's in Texas. So that's all I'm going to say. Watch it next week. Hope you're all well. Happy New Year. Keep it crafty, and I will see you soon. Cheers.